She's battling the wind.
Oh, she's really... Oh! Is that a that hit her in the face? Hello, it's Wilko Courts. We are back with another episode. If you like the podcast, tell us. Tell us. Remember, if you don't like listening on YouTube, you can also... I'm going to speak properly at one stage. You can also find it on Spotify. Just look for Wilko and Courts. It's the one with the yellow background, not the old radio one, which I'm trying to get removed. They just...
Do we have two channels?
We don't. The company that we worked for, they can't
let it go.
No, they can't. They just won't. They just can't
they're
quit us.
obsessed with us.
Why can't I quit you? They just want to hold on to it because my partner's sister was like, "Hey, you haven't put up any podcast episodes since like February
2020."
And I was like, no, that's not. That's from a different time. You can still listen to them. It just doesn't really support us. You can make sure you like it. It's got a yellow bracket. It's this one. It's this one. So you'll see that, and you can go and you can see all the videos there as well.
I wouldn't be a journalist, like a TV journalist.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go.
For so many reasons.
I thought you were going to, I wouldn't be a journalist. And I was like, well, you're not. You know, like, I thought you were talking about, like, if this wasn't in me, I wouldn't be a journalist. I was like, well, you're not. You're absolutely not.
I'm not a journalist. I don't actually have a degree. I'm a dum-dum. But, like, I wouldn't be a journalist for so many reasons. One of them being the dum-dum thing, because I feel like journalists are quite, like, clued into the world around them. They actually really love news, and we know journalists, and listen, they actually do.
If you know a proper journalist, and we know one, her name is Samantha, and she's obsessed. But I think that's more. She loves the news, and she wants to do it right, and she wants, she likes, she has integrity and all that gross stuff. But I think she's just the type of person who wants to excel in anything that she does. So that's not just necessarily about journalism, but there are some journalists who love that hustle of like getting the story.
Yes, and we know a couple like that too. Renee. Yeah. Renee loves to hustle for a story. She's like, give me, what do you mean? What did you hear about that? And I'm like, nothing. I didn't fucking hear anything. What did you hear about it? You're the journalist here. You give me the news. I'm not.
Digs in.
So some of them, they want to hustle. They want to get the story. They want to like uncover something. And then on top of that, they have to be like pretty okay with being on camera if they're going to be like a TV broadcast journalist. Yeah. I'm completely fine with my voice. I got a great voice. Tickety boo.
Whoa.
My face.
I love this confidence. I don't think I've ever heard this confidence from you. Are you on a new medication?
I mean, you would agree.
I think you have a great voice. I just don't understand where this is coming from. Our entire friendship, you have hated everything about yourself. I don't understand do you have some self-esteem now?
No. But you've never heard me say I hate my voice.
No, that's true. You've never said that you hated your voice, but I just assumed because you hated everything else.
It's peaks and troughs. It's dependent on, the phase of the moon and the month that we're in, how much I hate myself.
Yeah, great.
But, I don't have enough confidence in like my looks to like want to then be also a journalist on TV. Like I wouldn't be putting myself in that situation.
The only reason that we do video on YouTube is because I forced Court.
Yes, I don't watch these.
She doesn't
watching them.
She can't watch them because she just hates all of it. She hates all of it. She can't watch herself. And I'm numb to it now because I've been on the YouTube for too many years and I just don't care.
You're like, that's my face. Whatever.
It is what it is.
But this woman has just like added another reason why I would just never want to be on the telly. I'm going to share my screen, and if you're listening to this, so there's a newsreader, and she's in New Zealand. Her name's Jessica Tyson. She's battling the wind.
Oh, she's really. Oh. Is that a seagull that hit her in the face? She got hit in the face? Was she live?
She got hit in the face by a seagull. Now, I don't think it was live.
It almost looked like a skit. Oh my God, look at it. The seagull really took a gouge out of her eye.
Yeah, let's go back there for a second. We'll pause on the eye.
Wow.
She's in absolute disarray. She's beside herself, which you would be. She's fully got a black eye, bleeding from the side of her eye because this bird, this seagull, just flew into her.
Well, the seagull reminds me of that pretty loose seagull from The Little Mermaid. Here he is, just another gay bringing up The Little Mermaid.
Oh my God, what was the seagull from the mermaid? Seagull from the mermaid.
Well, he was like I feel like he wasn't drunk because
Scuttle.
No,
he was drunk.
Was he
drunk? Sure.
That's what I mean. Like it wasn't explicitly said to us because it's a kids' movie that he's a drunk, but I get the feeling that he's the drunk of the film. Like he's the drunk. He's like,
he's taking sips from like the random cups they find and the tinnies and stuff that are left behind by the littering humans.
Yeah, he's not the one seagull who's looking for a chip. Like all other seagulls are looking for chips, and he's like, where's the rum? Here's the rum, just the dregs of a bit of wine. He's got a real problem, and he really needs to break it. This seagull reminds me of old mate Scuttle, and obviously probably just had a little bit too much. Couldn't really control the wind.
Yeah, well, this is it. So she's on camera. She's got the wind is absolutely belting her in the face. I always think it's so interesting when people who are on telly, and they know they're on telly, they're about to have they're going to cross and they've gone outside and they commit to having their hair down.
Yeah.
Like they've got long hair and they don't tie it back in a bun or in a ponytail or anything. They just let their hair go in the wind. That's number one. Pop your hair back, babes.
Yeah. All right. So at some networks, some news bosses have demands for how the women have their hair. And
he used to work in TV. He knows this from the mouth of these disgusting men.
I don't know if this happens anymore, but it was certainly a thing of the news director or even the owner or the CEO would say, oh, so-and-so is wearing this top. Don't ever wear it again. Oh, my God. Speaking of that, do you remember the penis top?
Snook. Sarah Snook. Oh, no, I thought you were going to say Sarah Snook. The
one
with
Sarah
the white.
Snook.
The white. She was wearing the white jacket. And
was it Sarah? No, Sarah Snook is the actor, right? You're thinking
they got the same name.
Do they have the same name? And because it was Amber.
I think they have the same.
Amber something?
White shirt, jacket, news. I'll just.
Yeah.
Snook.
God, we need to. I'll
Amber
put it
Sherlock.
in here.
Oh, it was Julie Snook. Sorry, it was Julie Snook.
Yeah.
And Amber Sherlock was like, why are you wearing white? I said not to wear white. Now all three of us are in white. And it was so dramatic.
It was so dramatic. It was so
But
good.
so
and she was
funny.
like, well, we're going to go live. I don't have time to go get something else. This was just there. So I put it on.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was peak pettiness in a media industry, whatever. But there are a lot of rules and depending on what the rules or what the preferences are, sometimes they're told to have their hair down. Now, I don't know if that stuff happens anymore these days.
I think it would because even at our last workplace, I know that there was a manager there who insisted the women wear heels and makeup.
Fuck off.
And that was coming from a woman.
That. I love that.
The woman was making those rules, not the man.
I love that bullshit.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. And then I understand there's you have to wear a certain look and whatever to read the news. The hair being down does not make sense to me if you're chucking someone in the elements. She looked like she was reporting on a freaking cyclone. Let her tie her hair up. There's no that looks worse, having her hair flying around, than if you have it neatly tied back.
But
sorry,
maybe they
if you
wanna
are a
have-
man running a news station, get it together.
Maybe they want to have her hair flying around because it looks more dramatic. You never know. See, and here's the thing. It's so funny that you bring up this, and you said before we started recording this, we won't have a lot to talk about, but we fucking do. Because I was watching I was watching. It was on TikTok, so it wasn't live, but it was like they were doing a cross, and it was for the news in the evening, and the crime that they were crossing to had like ended 7 hours prior, and it was on Channel 7 News, and they crossed back to this area where they were like, thank you so much, Mark. It was actually here some hours ago that it happened. And they did a live cross. And I was like, why are you there?
Yeah.
It's not happening anymore.
No.
There's no and now, because when I lived in Canberra, obviously you would see journalists mostly around Parliament. And you'd be like, well, I understand why you're there because you're talking about political stuff and you're standing outside Parliament. That makes sense to me. And you just had to go from inside Parliament in the studios to outside to do this. So that makes sense. But when I see crosses here in Melbourne all the time where they're just crossing to like, we just want to prove that they're on the streets of Melbourne. So you've set up a link to the studio, which is easier these days, but so you don't need like a whole van set up. But still, you've set up a link to do a live cross, and you're just putting that journalist out there just cause.
Just 'cause they're part of the people. They're one of you, you know.
They're just out
as if like journalists are like, I don't know. Back in the day, I understood it because I was like, oh my gosh, look, there's a journalist on the street. And like, if I walked past a journalist doing a cross to a TV show, I would not even blink an eye. I'd be like, okay, can I make sure I'm not in the background of this shot? I do not want to be in the background of this shot. Like that is, but I think back in like, you know, the 60s and 70s and they were doing crosses and it was like such a big deal. I understood it. Now, just keep them in the studio. Like, keep them locked away in their little hole there. They're fine.
The one that I saw that was set up for Channel 9 the other day, because they clearly didn't want anyone to be in the background of the shot because that's too risky if they're going to do a live cross. Because obviously, if you've seen so many incredible Australians who have either screamed profanity or suggested things. So she was like basically on the edge of the road. Like, I mean, like if there was a breeze, she would be into the bike lane. And so she was like right on the edge, and then they had the camera facing out across the road so no one could sort of like walk behind them. And I was like, that's really quite dangerous, just to make sure that no one gets into the shot to say anything too risque. But have you also seen online, and this, I don't know if this is happening in other countries or specifically here in Australia, but I feel like it's very American. But the one that I saw was definitely an American journalist. I think it was in California, and basically the whole crime scene that they were crossing from had gone, but they wanted to make it feel like it was still active. So they got a light. And they started making it flash blue and red.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No,
and they had it just off the side of his face to be flashing blue and red to signify that the police were still there.
Funny. Do you know what that feels like? The camera. Oh my God. I love that you can just do that with your light. And we're crossing live now to Wilko, who is on the scene. Wilko, I noticed that the red and blue flashing lights are still behind you. Is the action still happening there, or are they clearing it?
Yeah, thank you, Courtney. It's been a huge day down here. As you can see, the police are barely getting anything under control. No, back off, please, sir. Back off, please, sir. We're live. I love how committed they go, because the thing is, in the end, you're like, it's just the news. Like, it's just the news.
And
chill out.
I don't watch the news, so for me, it's even like less significant. I'm not watching your nightly news. I don't know what age that starts. I'm not there yet.
Right.
But it also helps that I actually don't have a live TV antenna connected to my TV. So I literally couldn't even just turn it on to watch TV. But like, to me, that is, right, someone went to film school
Yeah.
to make it big, and they've ended up being the camera crew for the news.
Yep.
And
There's
so
nothing wrong
when
with
they
that.
get there to the crime scene, nothing wrong with that, but they get there to the crime scene and nothing's happening. They're like, guys, I know what to do. I learned this technique in film school. Let's get the red and blue flashy lights and then we'll do it in the background. And so then later that night, they can tell their mum and dad, guys, you've got to watch the news, see the special effects. That was all me. That's what your money paid for me to go to film school. So it's all just a big cycle, isn't it?
Yeah. But the thing is, the news is just meant to be the news, guys. You know what I mean? Like, you're meant to watch it just for the news.
It is just meant to be the news.
It's not meant to be dramatic. Like, I heard that friends of mine and family were in like bushfire affected areas in New South Wales, and heart goes out to any of the families who have lost homes and the fires that are still not fully in control and things like that. It's terrifying. It's so early here in Australia for bushfires. Like, it's early in the bushfire season, and for this to already happen is terrifying. And side note, just a quick side note.
Yeah, go for it.
The bushfires near me app.
Bad?
No, it's actually not a bad app. It just looks like Tinder. It's this one here. It just looks like Tinder. Look at it.
I'm gonna have to look at it on my computer, and then because I don't use Tinder, I don't know what Tinder looks like.
Well, Tinder.
Why are you using Tinder?
No, I used to use Tinder, and that's how I met my beautiful partner. But I was looking at this, and then I sent it to my partner, and I said, by the way, if you're ever on my phone, you're like,
he's got it.
Yeah, I was like, if you're ever on my phone, and you're like, hang on, I promise you that this is the Fires Near Me app, because when you go into it, it just shows the fires.
Yeah. It does look like Tinder,
doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. No, that's a bit off, isn't it? You know what? Someone's absolutely downloaded Tinder and been like, babe, that's just the Fires Near Me app. It's not. It's not what you think. I'm not fucking around on Tinder. I swear to you.